We're looking at some just gorgeous pieces of jewelry. Always that statement when we have Karen McClintock joining us. Great to have you back in studio.
Thank you.
And great to have you here now because you're about to board a plane for New York. And while it's not New York Fashion Week, it is the main time for them, especially in the hub of the market, to look at the accessories. So this has got to be pretty exciting.
It is the accessories week, and everybody's coming in, all the buyers from Saks and Neiman's and actually right across the world. So we're really excited to be there. And the Accessories Week actually happens at a number of different venues. So the venue that I'm at Essex House has evening designers, evening dresses and bridal, and I'll be the only jewelry designer.
Which is fascinating and interesting to see how they break it down, or which environment you would want to be in, considering that there's so many different places to go.
Yeah. You really want to focus on who your market is and what you want, where you want to be kind of associated with. And because we're just breaking into the U.S. market, it's key to kind of place yourself at that point.
To place yourself the right way. Now, you were saying, too, you had huge shipments. So how many items, what have you brought to New York with you?
The entire line. Actually, all three lines, the wedding line, the KM line, and my luxury line as well, which is what we're seeing here. And
this is the luxury line. Sorry, I've been holding on to this because it was the one thing I went to. And it's interesting because I saw this and I saw luxury. I saw like evening gown going out. However, it's interesting because you're so familiar with you. Can I just show you? Because you said for you, this is every day. Like, this is how you wear your jewelry.
I do. I do. I mix and I have my own product, but I also have others because I like that ability to be able to use it and wear it every day and wear it to dress up. Yesterday I went to lunch at Rideau Hall and this is what I wore.
It's perfect. I love that you can do that. So this is some of the luxury lines. So what are we seeing here? Where's most of the items coming from, like just each of these?
Okay, well this is, I guess I'm known for a few things. One would be the crystal necklaces, and again, for the evening wear, that's a huge draw for people. They like the bling, they like the really statement pieces, and this certainly does that. The earrings, for me, I would say those are standalone earrings. Those are ones that on their own, if you have a lot of detail on your dress, you want something that will bring the eye up and keep the focus on your face.
Skip the necklace, especially if there's design, and then just go with that.
As much as I like to layer, I don't like to overdo. So I tend to do a necklace with simple earrings or quite, statement earrings and no necklace.
Okay.
This piece is actually one of our most popular, and it's got this crystal, this beautiful crystal shape, and this has been very popular, but for some reason this one is drawing the attention. Okay. This is a new part of our line, which is the gold. I haven't gone into gold, but as a designer, you really have to go with what you love, and it's taken me a little time to creep up to the gold, but I love it.
It's growing.
It's growing on me. It is.
Because I've seen this. I have seen you work this type of a look with some of the silver that we've seen.
Oh, absolutely.
And I've seen that, but it's nice to see that you have the opportunity to change up the colors.
I'm growing as a designer, and that's important.
Is it interesting, though, that so many years into this that you continue to grow, that you continue to expand what you're working with?
You have to keep evolving. You have to keep the pace. But you have to be true to yourself. And as a designer, it's tough to not be too trendy. You want to stay true to what you're doing, and so it takes me a while to kind of latch on. I wasn't into long pieces either, and now that's mostly what I wear. So it's taken me a little while, but what I do I truly love, and the beauty is that seems to be what everybody else does, because these are huge sellers for us, so we're really happy.
Who are you most looking forward to having come in doing a big buy from you?
Well, that's a good question.
Those are some big names, some big markets that are coming in.
It would be so simple. When I was with Holt Renfrew, they were wonderful, and I was with them for 6 years. It's easy to work with a buyer that has multiple stores. That is always what you want as a designer, because they can make a big buy. But right now we're in 45 stores across the country, including Shepherd's.
Right, I was going to say, if you're looking for these items, of course, head to your website because there's so much available. But Shepherd's is carrying your stuff.
Yes, they are, as is Stunning in the market, McCaffrey's for the wedding, and Outskirts. We're really happy to have everybody on board. But we did just launch a new website, so I encourage everybody to go on because I'm so excited. The pictures are beautiful.
There is. And this is the line, the luxury, the bridal that you're taking to New York, but keep in mind that you did, and I remember a little while ago, it launched a little bit of a lower price point line too, so you can find all the information there. I'm just going to keep this for a little bit longer.